Hello, everyone. Happy weekend, and I hope you had a great week, and I hope your weekend is going well as well. So, we just ended the second week of the month, CPI week. So, we give thanks to the Lord for the week and for the new week as well. We're about to commence. So, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So, these are the news events for the week we just ended, CPI week. We had CPI for USD on Tuesday, 12:30, and we have PPI as well for USD on Thursday. So the week was jam-packed with news events, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I wasn't active on the chart from Monday to Tuesday. I was looking for setup on Wednesday, Tuesday, and Friday as well. So let's see what news events will be affecting the new week. So we have a lot of news events on Thursday. Monday there's no news. Tuesday there's no news. Wednesday we have CPI on pound. Then Friday we have pound news as well. So a pretty fair week. Only Thursday being the day jam-packed with news events for the week. So let's hop into the charts and see how CPI affected dollar, gold, Bitcoin, and euro and pound. So this is the dollar chart. This is the dollar daily time frame. Each candles in this time frame represents a day worth of trading. So as you can see, this line here, this is the month of May. This is the month of May we are trading in. So let me zoom in and see what the days did. Let me get this off. So this is the dollar time frame, and each candles in this time frame represents a day worth of trading. This is Monday. Monday trades into this imbalance right here, this fair value gap. You can see how Monday traded in. Look at the bodies of the candle staying inside. We have Tuesday reacting, closing below. Then we have Wednesday trying to go down but could not go down, closes at the lower half of the fair value gap. Then we have Thursday inside day. There was nothing at all for Thursday. Then we have Friday taking out Wednesday and Thursday's high, then closing inside the range. So it was a pretty consolidative range. So it was a pretty consolidative weekly price action for the dollar. So what am I anticipating for the third week of the month? So as it stands, this fair value gap is resisting price to go lower. So if dollar would use this fair value gap as support to go higher, that would be good. I'll be looking at April highs. But for it to go lower, I'll be looking at April lows. These lows, all these lows right here. So right now, price found support at the September lows, the price for this low, using it as what as a support to go higher, right? With support to go higher from here. Then we have Monday filling in this fair value gap from the daily time frame. Then Tuesday finding resistance to go lower. Wednesday tries to go lower, could not go lower. Thursday the same thing, and Friday. So I want to see how this fair value gap will affect price for the new week. Let's head down to the 1 hour time frame and see how dollar expanded for the week. So this is the dollar time frame on the the hourly time frame. So each of these days represents each of these candles. You can see how this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, Thursday. You can see how Thursday did nothing. And this is Friday. Monday ran up, filling the daily fair value gap. Tuesday retraces lower, takes out Monday's low. As you can see, there's a gap right here. This candle's high and this candle's low. That's a new week opening gap. And WOG, new week opening gap. So this gap was made on Sunday. So the markets open up on Sunday midnight. So we have Tuesday running lower, Wednesday running lower, taking out Monday's low. Wednesday tries to go up, then Thursday consolidates around the new week opening gap. Then Friday found support after taking out Thursday's low. We take out Wednesday's high, then we fill in this imbalance in the 1 hour time frame. Then we'll close the week. So which day would you want to position yourself for a trade? Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday? So that's about that for the dollar. So the new week, I want to see what dollar will do with this fair value gap. If we're going to go for previous week high or maybe previous week low, we'll see. What's the next asset I should go on next? Okay, this is the pound. Let me speak on pound. So this is pound USD, and you all know the market relationship between the pound and the dollar. If the dollar is going up, you want to see the pound going down. If the dollar is going down, you want to see the pound going up. As the dollar had a consolidative weekly range, you can see how the days in the pound. Look how Monday did. In the dollar time frame, in the dollar daily time frame, you can see how the dollar uses Monday's price to fill in that fair value gap from the daily time frame in the pound, in the dollar, right? Pound doing exactly the same thing, filling what a fair value gap in the daily time frame. This candle's high and this candle's low. So as you can see, Monday found support inside the fair value gap, and Tuesday it tries to go higher, Wednesday it tries to go higher, then found resistance inside this fair value gap. Closes, look at the bodies of the candle, all staying at the low, so staying below the lower half of the daily fair value gap, right? Then we have Thursday, indecisive day, then we have Friday going up and down. So it was a really range bound week for the pound. It wasn't really expansive. So let's head down to the hourly time frame and see how pound delivered the weekly range. So this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, Thursday, and this is Friday. You can see what Monday did, right? Trades lower, filling the daily fair value gap, takes out previous week low from the first week of the month. Then Tuesday found support at the price from the previous week low, this low right here. Look at the candles. Up, they will take out Monday's high. Wednesday takes out Friday's high, found resistance inside the daily fair value gap, trades lower. Look at Thursday was consolidative. Then we have Friday, trade lower, takes out both Thursday's low and Wednesday's low. Then we close the week. So that's about that for the pound. So what am I expecting for the pound for the new week? Really indecisive price action for the pound. I want to see the price will use this fair value gap as support to go higher, then take out the previous month's high, or go lower depending on what the dollar do. So that's about that for pound. And you can see euro was weak. You can see euro, right? Euro has been going extremely down than the pound. So we see euro using Monday's price action to fill in its own fair value gap, fills the fair value gap completely with Monday's price action. Then Tuesday tried to go higher, Wednesday tried to go higher, but will find resistance inside this fair value gap that is has turned to resistance here, right? And Thursday was indecisive. Friday, you can see how the market is consolidating around September highs that was taken by euro. This high. You can see how dollar, its own September lows, had an influence in price. So the same thing on euro, its own September highs has an influence in price right here. You can see the candles trying to go above, but could not, right? So for the new week, this fair value gap will be important for me. As you can see how Friday found support at the midpoint of the fair value gap. So I want to see maybe euro go trade lower, then use it as a resistance to go lower, or trade higher, then use this fair value gap right here to go higher, taking out all these highs. So what the dollar will do, we'll see about that on the euro. So let's head down to the hourly time frame and see how the euro delivered. Oops, this is supposed to be here. So this is the euro for the hourly time frame, how the euro expanded for the week. You can see This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday trades lower, fills in the fair value gap from the daily time frame, takes our previous week low, burns everything. Then Tuesday tries to go higher, filling this huge fair value gap left on Monday. Then Wednesday takes out Monday's high, then found support inside the fair value gap from the daily time frame, trades lower. Thursday, choppy price action on Thursday. Then Friday tries to go higher, found resistance from the September highs that was taken out from the daily time frame. We trade lower, taking out both Thursday's low and Wednesday's low. Then we close the week. So that's about that for the euro. Let's head down to asset class we're using this. Okay, gold. Let me delete some things off. Gold. So this is gold. So this is gold. On the daily, look at what gold did. This is the previous all-time high price for gold. This is the new all-time high price for gold. Maybe this expensive, yeah. So look at what gold did. We had gold open up on Monday. Dollar was bullish on Monday. We had gold selling on Monday. Tuesday was indecisive for gold. Gold was being drawn into this daily fair value gap. This candle's high and this candle's low. You can see how Wednesday dipped in, then Thursday dipped into the fair value gap, midpoint of it, found what? Support, go higher, closes higher. Then Friday trades lower again, hits the previous all-time high on gold. Look at the price holding. Look at how gold is finding support at the previous all-time high price. This high right here was the all-time high previously for gold, prior to this one being created. So for gold, with this fair value gap hold, there's a little bit of a tiny fair value gap right here. This candle's low and this candle's high. So I want to see gold finding support on this fair value gap, trading higher, uses this one as support to go higher, taking out these highs and giving us a new all-time high. So if the dollar would show weakness, I want to see gold rally higher, GU and EU as well. So let's head down to the 1 hour time frame and see how gold expanded for the week. As you can see, look at how price was drawn into the daily fair value gap, right? All the way from here, price was drawn into the daily fair value gap. So this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, and this is Friday. So as you can see, Monday trades lower, could not take out the previous week low. This is the previous week low right here. Previous week low. Could not take it out. Look at what Tuesday did. Tuesday was indecisive, consolidative, inside this fair value gap right here. Then we have Wednesday, tries to go higher. This hourly fair value gap right here. Gold found resistance, trades lower into the daily fair value gap. And Thursday, PPI day, trades higher. Tuesday, CPI. CPI didn't do much in the markets on Tuesday. So we have PPI price. Look at how gold found support at the midpoint of the daily fair value gap, right? Trades higher, takes out Wednesday's high, then we trade lower on Friday, then we'll close the week. Let me take this off. Then we'll close the week. So what am I expecting for gold for the new week? I think I've said a little bit about that. I want to see this fair value gap hold, then we trade higher. Or this fair value gap will fail, then we'll trade lower into this old fair value gap. So that's about that for gold. Let's head down to our last pair. That should be Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as you can see, Bitcoin was ranging inside this fair value gap. There's nothing much to talk about on Bitcoin. So there's a huge fair value gap right here. there's this fair value gap and then this fair value gap. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Bitcoin was stuck in a range. Bitcoin has been rallying since April. So I want to see Bitcoin take out all-time high. That's 109. So Bitcoin might turn this fair value gap to support to go higher, or maybe reach down into this fair value gap here. Let me take this off and make it more. So this is February highs. Do something like this. So these are February highs. See how gold ran the highs on February. So we're consolidating on Bitcoin. So I want to see what Bitcoin will do with this fair value gap going higher. Hourly time frame on Bitcoin is a bit messy because there was little or no price action on Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin was stuck in a range. You can see how muddy the price action is on Bitcoin, right? This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday takes out the previous week high, that's Friday's high, trades lower, takes out Friday's low. Tuesday tries to go higher, could not take out Monday's high. This was the high of the week, created on Monday. Then we see Wednesday consolidating. Thursday takes out Wednesday's low, tries to go higher. Friday takes out Thursday's high, then Thursday takes out Wednesday's high. So we're just back and forth, give and take on Bitcoin. So for the new week, I think this fair value gap will be a catalyst for the new week for price. So that was about that for Bitcoin. And if you stayed to the end of the video, thank you. I appreciate you. Like, comment, and share, and tell me what you love to you want me to any concept you want me to make a video on. So have a great weekend and thank you for your time. God bless you all.